Bitcoin live analysis, July 24th, about 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you for joining me. If you're interested and fascinated with Bitcoin like me, you may find this interesting. I'm just going to lay out some zones that I'm looking at and sharing with you how our community teaches how to use this system. So actually, last week I actually had my best trading week ever scalping following this system. And so my ideal trades today are to trade is going to be for me preferentially to Monday about 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to about Friday around 1 or so, usually, just because that's actually repeat that again. My favorite days to trade are Monday about 5 p.m. That's when the Asian markets, Pacific Standard Time, is when the Asian markets open up, to about Thursday. Those are my Thursday, again, about after the Asian markets close on Thursday. And the reason is just because I've learned that a lot of their moves sometimes happen on their faster moves. For me, I find start on the other days, like Sunday can be a faster move, a little tricky. And also on Friday, they can do a tricky move. So at least that's what a lot of the experts say. So, but anyway, I do trade anytime the markets are open. That's the good thing about crypto is whenever we have time, whether you're trading Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of the others, it's going nonstop. So there's usually something you can find ways to, monetize it. So if you're motivated, so we'll do a sound check. Okay. All right. Yeah. Got sound. So it's Sunday, my time. It's about 3:30. So the way I look at it is kind of when the other markets open up, because sometimes that's when I've seen more movement. So currently the Australian markets are opening up, but a lot of the experts that I've talked to or listened to don't seem to think that they move the market as much. But when it's about my time, 5 p.m. You can see where it is your time, but it's about 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when Tokyo opens up. And at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, that's when Hong Kong opens up. So then usually we'll see movement at that time. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So when their banks open up, it's in the morning over there. It's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock their time on Monday morning. So when they open up and they're either selling stuff or they're buying stuff, the price is either usually goes up or down, usually sometimes during their times. So it's good to, if you're motivated at that time, it's a good time to check it out. So this is Swipecoin. This is a tool that I've that if you were in the academy, so I'm going to pull it up. I am Academy. If you were a member of the academy, this is what it would look like for you. You'd log in to your office, go to the IM Center, and log in. It's a couple steps. Just kind of show it to you. That way you can kind of visualize what it's like to learn. If you're very, very brand new, you go to academies. Right here, you go to your academies, and we'll go through the welcome series. Learn digital exchanges. You learn all about how it explains all about digital exchanges, and it explains all about leveraged exchanges and how that works, right? Then when you're ready to get some live training, you go to Go Live. Next out of here, click on DCX Academy. I'm going to go live, and here's where all the educators are. So we have a full schedule, Sunday through Saturday. The person that teaches this particular tool, because there are other tools, the person that is Sean right here, every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, he teaches live how to use this tool right here to your advantage. You can create your own zones anytime with this training, right? So 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Monday is more of a beginner's class. It's slower pace. You can ask questions. You can chat with him, and he'll answer you directly. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, what I found is that I'll process my zones. Like here's a look at what I've been working with. I'm getting ready to get new charts right now today with this video. But and then you try to pick out on your own the zones that you feel like they're the support and resistance zones. And I basically check my work with him because he's the professional. He's really good at it, obviously. And so I confirm. And then after the live session, I update my zones. And then like you can see here, I've been working this chart for a few days right here. We have different zones as we've broken out. If you had taken this zone on a short, you can see you would have gotten all this. But everything's in zones. And so what's really good about what Sean says is that we're basically putting Bitcoin in a box. So we're putting it in a box, like you see these boxes right here. We're putting it in a box. I'm going to show you how we put it in a box and how you can put Bitcoin itself in a box too. And you can exchange trade, you can leverage trade, you can buy and hold, you can do whatever you want. But this really teaches you like really how to be masterful with it. So I'm really grateful that I found this system. So I'm just going to run through it, set it up, show you how it works. And then basically, if you learn this system, which it does take a little while learning, but it's not complicated. And you can create your own zones and you can trade when you have time, right? And that's the thing. It teaches us how to do it when maybe you don't have a lot of time, but you can set it up to work with your schedule. So, okay, so this is Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart. This is Ethereum on the 15-minute chart. Okay, I'm gonna set up both of those. So this is Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart, and as you can see, we're already getting sometimes swipe coin will give us a signal. Occasionally, you can see over here on the right how often it changes. 8 hours ago, 9 hours ago, 7. Every now and then, we'll get a new notification from swipe coin saying, "Hey, if price breaks and closes above this bar right here," meaning if it gets above, which is trying to, you can see it's really trying to break out of this zone right now. So we're kind of witnessing a attempt at a breakout, right? So if this breaks above this bar here, it's calling it a confirmation. So if it breaks, gets away from the zone and closes like the next, these are called candles, and the next one closes above, then it confirms the idea. Now, can it turn around and start working the way down again? Yes. Sometimes that happens and it gets kind of in a state of flux. So you got to, weigh out everything, right? Can't just totally depend on that. But it is definitely what they call a confirmation, because in trading, particular scout trading, there's what's called getting your confirmations. And the more confirmations we can get, the better. I mean, it's really want good confirmations. And the more things that confirm your thinking, it just makes you more confident about the move that you're making. Does that make sense? Okay, so this is where it starts. Okay, the first step, I'm going to switch this candles to a line chart, right? And then I'm going to look first for where's the breakout, right? So I think, I got to find I'm going to set it up. I think we're breaking out right now. I think if Sean was here, he'd probably roll with something similar to this, I would think. Yeah, look at that. Because you want to see, sometimes you don't see how this line right here spreads. It actually, that's more than just one time, so it kind of stayed right there, right? Hit it again there. So I hit it again right here. Now we're potentially breaking out, okay? Now, will it break out at the end of this time frame, right? So that will be potential time to consider a trade, okay? Going long, right, in this case. So that looks good. And let's keep going back, though. Let's check it out. Look how many points it hits right there. Boom. All this. This looks like you have to really look up close, but look at the extra one right here. This is close. Let's go back here a little even further. I mean, it looks like this does get a lot of respect, this zone. Now, like Sean says, there's many zones. All right. And so yeah, it looks like to me a good zone. I'm going to take it because I'm working on a long trade right now myself. we're not supposed to show live trades because it incentivizes. We don't want to incentivize people you can make this much money if you trade and stuff like that. But I've already entered a trade because I've been watching this, and I feel like, we've already broken it here, and we're breaking it right now. I've already opened up along myself, but we'll see. This thing could just turn right around, pop, and go the other way. So gotta be ready either way. All right, looks like we're getting a little breakout. Okay. But now what Sean teaches us too is that, see how we have 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in this 15-minute segment? So this is every 15 minutes. So at the end of 15 minutes, we want to break and close. We don't want to just pop up because it can go up and come back down. We want to break. And then after the 15 minutes, we want to give it a minute because we're learning patience. I don't always want to be so jumping to get in every time, everything like that, and so fast. But learning patience, but looking at the zones, and that looks like a good zone. So let's go ahead and find I'm looking for a resistance zone. I'm liking that. I'm going to hurry up because I am going to want to get off of here and manage my trade here shortly. So these are my zones right here. Okay, for now, I am going to copy this form. Copy, Control C. Okay, and then I'm gonna, because right now what I'm doing is I'm setting up a new chart, brand new chart for the week. It's Sunday. See, I told you this is right when the it's 3:43. Asia is waking up. They're already stirring the pot. So you got to be ready. I do like being ready personally to trade after 12 because things, they wake up early. They might want to get a jump on you. And I've seen it happen sometimes. The market will move fast even at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 22,863, 22,863 plus 100 because that's how much Sean gives us for our ranges. You're not going to be dead on, right? It's not going to be perfect. We're looking for zones, right? Looking for zones, right? Our red, which will be our support zone, going to be 22,484. 484 minus 100. Going to be 22,384. All right, now. Okay, I'm going to show you what we do next. So you can see, yeah, we're getting a nice breakout. I'm happy for that because I'm already, like I said, I'm already in a trade. Good chance we'll have a little pullback before we keep going. I can add in more after this video. Let's see here. I just been adding in gradually, kind of building a trade. Everybody has different styles. I'm still trying to figure out my style. So we're going to add in this indicator called Super Trend. Super Trend is your friend, and believe me, Super Trend, if you use Super Trend, you will find out how Super Trend is your friend. It has been a great and amazing indicator. I love it so much. Man, so grateful for this. Look, you can see the arrow. So it's telling you it's buying. Obviously, it's buying. You wouldn't want to go there because it wasn't ready. It just broke out. See, according to the computer, see the orange one's what the computer gave us. It broke out. You can hit that, and now it's up. Bam, that's just beautiful. That's what you want to see right there. That's perfect. That's nice. Okay. Let's go update Trading View. I'm going to copy this. The new ones. We use Trading View only for, see the alerts got hit. We're going to use Trading View for just alerts. But I am going to, let's see here. I'll just go ahead and put my support resistance. We just broke through, so there's no point in putting a crossing up alert right now because we just broke it. We could do the next zone. So, okay, so 22, let's see here, 22,384, 22,384, crossing down, create. Okay, So we'll get notified if it hits that. I'm going to double check that though. That seems kind of low. Man, I don't like that anymore. Let's see here. I'm gonna save the work. Let's see here. I don't want to lose it. BTC, July 24, Sunday, July 24, 2022, 3:47 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But you know what? I am changing my mind on this. To that. But sometimes I have gone too far. I've gone too far for the other zone personally, and I've learned that through the classes. So 22,571 minus 100. 22,471. It's going to be the new Control A, Control C to copy. Okay, let's go back over to here. Paste. So I'm going to update this to 471. Crossing down. Okay. We just broke through. What's going to be our next? Real quick, let's look at we're just kind of hitting a resistance right here. And then $23. Sometimes the big full numbers are hard to break over. Like 23,000 I've seen. So I'm just going to say 23,000. Okay. For the next zone to hit. So we'll create that alert. So 23,000 crossing up. Damn, we're already there. Okay. Anyway, that's okay. I don't mind getting notified for that. Okay. Okay. $23,111. Okay. All right. One more time. Here we go. Okay. Crossing up. This is just for alerts. I'll probably set a take profit here. 23,111. We're not just because it's just in a zone. I'm just sharing with you another zone. I'm not saying it is a take profit area for you or me. I'm just saying it's probably where I'll consider taking a take profit because it is a zone. So let's see here. All right. Okay. There's the alerts. And there is Bitcoin on the 15-minute. Okay. So we're actually just right here is what I'm worried about right now. I just want to maintain this zone. Personally. So that's what I'm really concerned about. I'm going to copy this, paste, just so it's clear. So break and close above this. See how it broke down again? It's establishing its zone. Let's see if this holds, all right? But what I really think is going to hold is this big fat orange one here. That's what Swipe Coin called. So it's pretty sure that's going to be the strongest area for now. Okay. Let's see here. So that's what I'm working my trade off of. But these are my zones that I'm looking for if things change. Things could change. It could break down. If it breaks down below here, consider going the other way. You take a trade where you can trade Bitcoin to go the price when it goes down. You can trade it to go down, right? Does that make sense? Okay. You can trade it going up or down. That's the good thing about this. And you can trade it 24 hours a day. That's another good thing about it. Could also be a bad thing about it if you're not doing it the right way and making good decisions. Okay, so that's it right here. All right. We'll see how it dropped down. Look at that right there. Drop right back down in there. So what's it gonna do? We'll see. Let's just see if this holds. This is the way it works. It keeps testing. It's gonna keep testing. But will it break up? We'll see. Because that's the thing. Sundays, I found they can really move the price around a variety of ways. So, it's a little more higher risk, I feel like, from what I've experienced on Sundays, just because they're trying to base their true intention, but where the market's going to go. But we just want to ride along. I just want to ride along where they're going. So that's it right there. Take a look at that, screenshot it, do what you want with it. Okay, that's Bitcoin. Okay, so now I'm going to save it. Okay, I like to have my local time on here. You can have your local time on here. Save it. Okay, this is my idea for that. And there's my notifications. All right. Now let's take a look at that. Boom. Let's say Ethereum. Wow, it really went down. Look at that. Whoa. It really went up. Then it really went down. See, that's just wild. Let's see here. Look at that. Interesting. Oof. So they really they throw the price around a lot. See how it did that from here? Went from 1,625 all the way up to 1,663, all the way back down to 1,611, all within an hour. Each one of these are 15 minutes. And now it's dropping even further. So that's crazy. So that's the thing. That's the trickiness about it. So we'll see what happens. All right. They're definitely deep diving. Look at that. Okay. So that's the thing. So this is what we're learning about our zones. So we'll see what happens. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at Ethereum. Okay. All right. Let's go on the 15-minute time frame. Interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. Now switch to a line chart. Okay. And I'm going to go with horizontal line. I'm going to go here. Horizontal line. Here. Potentially. Let's see here. Oh. I like to change my support zones to red and my resistance zones to green. Okay. All right. Okay. Below. All right, I'm almost done. All right. If you have any questions, if you're watching on the replay, just let me know. Any questions at all about how to do this? And I'm just showing you this so it can show you how you can learn. You can do the same thing. You can learn this skill, and it's not it's something that's learnable. It's something you can do, right? So let's save it. I'm just going to start saving the work here. Ethereum, Sunday, July 4, 2022.
But you loved me, and you sent your son Jesus Christ to die on the cross.
Let's see here.
For all my sins.
Okay. 3:56 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, Ethereum. So this will be the chart I'll be working off for the next couple of days, or at least maybe till tomorrow night. So, depending on how the zones change, and I'll get on and watch Sean's class and see what he covered. He usually will cover either Bitcoin or Ethereum on Monday, and then on Tuesdays he'll do both. I'm gonna save this. Okay. Now let's add in Super trend. The super trend be your friend. So believe me, you will learn to love super trend. Changing the settings, and you do the same thing. Change the settings to 1-1. Don't ask me why. It's just the way it's done. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, it was a big spike and dump. Okay. It's manipulation. All right. So, but fast movement. I don't know what it is, manipulation or not, but it's definitely fast moving. Boom, boom, boom. So let's see here. Okay. So these are the zones. Right now, it's really indecisive. It's in the middle. It can go down below or back up. So it can go either way at this point. And that's the thing. Now we're it's kind of a wait and see. So let's save this. Add super trend. Let's add in the form. Let's see here. I'll copy Control A, Control C. Copying this form. This is my old Ethereum chart I was working off with. Let's see, pop. Okay. T's for text. Control C. Control V. Okay. So let's go. The resistance zone is going to be 1625. Plus 5 is going to be 1630. The support zone is going to be 1581 with a 1586 alert. Control A, Control C. Okay, so here we are. All right, this is it. That's it for Ethereum. Wow, look at that big popping down. Look at that. Okay. Now, let's go to the trading view. Delete, Control V. Now I want to set the alerts. 16. So 16. What is that? 1633 right now. So it's already hit the. So it's already hit the alert. So I'm really kind of watching it. I'm just going to put a line there, not an alert, because I'm waiting to see if it holds up on that. And then I'm going to we'll add a crossing down alert, 1586. Okay, pop, pop. Okay. So that'll be that's where we're at. Okay, these are just alerts. You're really looking at this for Ethereum. Here's our chart right here. So screenshot that. Take a picture of it, write it down, whatever you want. Resistance zone alert, 1625. A support zone alert, 1581. Resistance zone alert for Bitcoin, 22863. Support zone alert, 22571. To find out more about about how to become part of this community that we have, and be a part of a family that's learning to make the most of this, and we're going to be growing together. The details of this inside the description of this video. My phone number is in there. You can call me, ask me questions. I own a personal training business, and I'm doing this as I'm growing my wealth. I'm taking the money that I'm making and trying to multiply it the best I can. It's not the only thing I do. I do believe in different assets, but this is a leverage trading, exchange trading is the way a lot of millionaires and billionaires are doing it. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to reach out to me and connect. It doesn't hurt to ask any questions. If I can be of any support to you about it, let me know. And have a healthy and prosperous week. Just remember my saying here to leave you something to think about is health is wealth, cash flow is king, cash is queen, and credit is freedom. Think about that. Health is wealth, cash flow is king, cash is queen, and credit is freedom. There's a lot of truths there if you think about it. All right, and I'll see you on the next lesson. Bye.